Are you considering living in the Freehold, Manalapan, Marlboro area and curious about what you can get for your money? Well, I'm about to tell you what $700,000 will buy you in each of these towns. Hi everyone, I'm Melissa DeSantis and welcome back to my channel, Monmouth Redefined, where I talk about everything and anything related to Monmouth County. In this video, I'm going to show you what $700,000 will buy you in Freehold, Manalapan, and Marlboro. All these three towns are connected. They are intertwined in the shape of a triangle. Living in one town is not much different from the other. And when buyers are considering moving to our area, they tend to look in all three towns. The first stop is going to be Freehold Township. And out of all the three towns, Freehold Township tends to be the one where you can get the most for your money. But like all towns in Monmouth County, since the onset of the pandemic, home prices have risen, and in Freehold Township, home prices rose 16% this past year. Now, the reason Freehold Township tends to be slightly more reasonably priced than Manalapan and Marlboro is because it's located further south. So now let's find out what $700,000 will get you in Freehold Township. I just sold a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath colonial with a partial basement and a 2-car garage in Freehold for a little over $700,000. Now, even though the home was built in the late 80s, it was meticulously maintained and it was updated throughout, including many of the big ticket items, the AC, the furnace, and the roof. They had all been replaced. But one of the reasons that this home got such a great price was because of its beautiful backyard and its in-ground pool. Any home in our area with an in-ground pool is going to definitely drive the price up. This wasn't always the case. However, with the onset of COVID, buyers' desires for pools and outdoor spaces have increased the prices of homes that can offer this. The next stop is going to be Manalapan. When I moved to Manalapan a little over 10 years ago, home prices were definitely lower in Manalapan than they were in Marlboro. But over the past few years, this has changed, and now home prices in Manalapan are as high, if not higher, than in Marlboro. This year, home prices in Manalapan rose 18%. There is a subsection within Manalapan called Englishtown. Although it shares the same zip code and school system, you will find that you can get more for your money in Englishtown than you can in Manalapan. Unfortunately, $700,000 in Manalapan doesn't go very far today. You can find a colonial style home in Manalapan, but it's very unlikely you're going to find a colonial with a pool and a basement for $700,000 or less in Manalapan. For this price, you are looking at a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath home. And if it's around 2,500 square feet or less, it may have some updates. However, if you're looking for a home of 3,000 square feet or more, it's likely that it's going to need to be updated throughout at the $700,000 price range. Many New Yorkers have moved to Manalapan over the past few years, and this is what has driven up buyer demand in our area. It's not impossible to find a nice home for $700,000 in Manalapan. You may just need to be willing to give up a few extras or be willing to do some work to the home over time. So now let's move on to Marlboro. Like Manalapan, many of the residents of Marlboro once lived in the New York area. Marlboro tends to be known as more of an exclusive area, and home prices do reflect that. This year alone, home prices rose almost 20% in Marlboro, the largest increase out of the three towns. Well, like Manalapan, it's highly unlikely you're going to score a home with both a pool and a basement for $700,000. You can find a colonial or split level style home for about 2,500 square feet. It may have a partial basement or a full basement unfinished, but your lot size is going to be smaller and it's likely that the home is going to need some updating throughout. Throughout the past several years, Freehold, Manalapan, and Marlboro have become very desirable towns to live in due to the proximity to New York City, Philadelphia, and the beaches, as well as the fact that the schools are highly rated. If you decide to consider any of these 3 towns, I am certain you will love it here. I hope this video gave you a good sense of the cost of housing here and what you can get for your money. If you have any further questions about Freehold, Manalapan, Marlboro, or the surrounding towns, or if you live in the area and are curious how much your home is worth, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My contact information is listed below, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you're notified when my next video comes out. Thanks for watching. Again, I'm Melissa DeSantis with eXp Realty.